Hey everyone, good morning and welcome back to another vlog. My name is Sharice. If you are new here, happy Sunday everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys had a really great weekend. It's so good to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed our celebration with our grandmother, her 90th birthday yesterday. That video was so amazing. Anyway guys, in today's video we're going to be making a delicious Sunday lunch. We're going to make something really special today because my mom is getting ready to fly back out tomorrow. She's going back to the US mainland, and so we wanted to make a really special family dinner. On the menu today we're going to be making some goat meat, beans and rice, and some veggies. So if you guys are interested and you want to spend the day with us, then please let's just get started. We are outside. It's such a beautiful sunny sunshiny day in comparison to the deep dark rainy cloudy days we've been having. As you guys know, and I'm sure you've been watching too, that Hurricane Beryl has been wreaking havoc on some of the islands down in the Lesser Antilles. So it has now passed. It is headed for, it just destroyed Mexico and now is headed for the coast of the US, Texas and whatnot. So we're keeping all those people in our thoughts and prayers. But for right now, we are very grateful that it has passed us. We're keeping watch on what else is to come. As you know, it's early on in the hurricane season, and so we're not out of the woods yet. But I just wanted to be mindful and be thinking about our sisters and brothers down in the Lesser Antilles. You guys, I'm outside today. I'm so very excited. I have like a fond admiration now for my garden. I have 2 papaya trees down there. My mom also planted some honeydew melon. In the back we have some pumpkin growing. It is such an amazing little garden we have going here. There it is. There's our 2 papaya trees. They have lots of buds and blossoms on them, but I don't know if they're sprouting fruit or just blossoming new little flowers for leaves. So we're keeping an eye on that. And I'm going to go ahead and get back into the kitchen right now and prep our vegetables, our onions, peppers, and whatnot so we can get started. I got these 3 really nice soursop fruits the other day. There's a tree at work. I've been watching them for a few weeks now, if not even a couple months. I've been watching and hoping that the birds didn't get to it before I did. The tree is very tall. And so one day I was outside, I was on a break, and I saw one of my coworkers with a long stick, and he's like poking at them, trying to get them down. And I'm like, wait, I had dibs on these already, but he was kind enough that he gave me all 3 of them. Luckily, the birds had not gotten to them yet, but I'm glad I caught it in time, or else he would have been able to walk away with them. But he was sweet, a sweet older man, Mr. Patrick, and he was able to get them down without damaging them and also to hand them over to me. So I'm very happy about that. And in a few days or so, we're gonna have some nice soursop juice. So I'm very happy that I do have these on hand. So I put them in a paper bag just to help with the ripening process. So we'll have that in a few days. Back outside again, I'm just gonna put a plate over our meat here because we do have some very serious birds that'll probably swoop down and try to take the meat right out of the bowl. So I'm gonna cover that over, and I'm gonna go back inside and get some breakfast going. This morning for breakfast, we're gonna be doing some bratwurst with some sauteed onions, and that's it. We're keeping it very simple this morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back in the kitchen. I had them out here just for a little while, just so they could thaw out a little bit because they are frozen solid. So I'm going to leave that out there for a few minutes because it's still a little bit frozen, and I'm going to go ahead and prep my veggies for our goat meat. Okay, so let me just share with you guys what we have for our seasonings today. I'm going to be using a yellow bell pepper, orange bell pepper. I do have 2 red onions and 2 scotch bonnets. We're probably just going to be putting 1 pepper in there because some of us don't like so much spicy foods, but I do really like my food spicy. And this is it. I'm going to go ahead and show you also what I'm going to be using for seasoned salts, and we're going to head back into the kitchen now. back in the kitchen. I'm toasting up my roll for the bratwurst, and I have, let me show you guys 1 second. I have my onions and peppers right here for the bratwurst. It's still outside, defrosting just a little bit. So I'm just toasting up the bun just so it is nice and warm. It's a little bit crispy and crunchy on the outside, but still soft on the inside. Our bun is toasted, so I'm just gonna take it off of the stove right here and slide it right onto the plate. I'm gonna also preheat the pan, which is on the fire right now, leave it to warm up a bit, and then we're gonna get our bratwurst. So this is the bun, nice and toasty, soft on the outside, crunchy on the inside. Or I said that wrong. Crunchy on the outside and nice and toasty, soft on the inside. Okay, let me go grab the bratwurst, and like I said, these are our onions and peppers. Okay, I'm ready for the pan. I'm only making one. Only my husband is having this breakfast. My mom is at church, my son is at work, and I am just gonna have a smoothie this morning. So we're just gonna cook up one of these and be done. I've got my roll dressed up. I have some avocado mayo and a little bit of spicy mustard. And we're just finishing up the bratwurst over there. I'm gonna serve it up with some potato salad this morning, and that will be hubby's breakfast. Now it's time to plate it up. I do have my bun already. I have my potato salad right here. This is also going to be served with our goat meat for lunch as well. So I have this nice pretty bowl of potato salad. So let's go ahead and plate it up and get my husband served for breakfast, so then I can make my smoothie and have some, what was it I'm gonna have? I'm having my smoothie and some lemon water, and my breakfast for today will be a little bit of applesauce. Yes, that is what I said, lemon water and applesauce with a smoothie. Anyway, let me go plate it up. Look at how good this looks, you guys. I dressed it up even more. I know he's gonna say something about it because he cannot eat anything without ketchup, so I went ahead and added some ketchup for him, but it is such a pretty bite of food. So let's go ahead now and move this over a little bit. Ooh, it's heavy too. Move this over just a little bit. Whoopsie. And we're gonna add our potato salad to the plate. Just a tiny bit right there, maybe a little bit more, just because that bratwurst is very hearty. And that's breakfast for my husband. There we go. We have bratwurst on a whole wheat bun with some potato salad for breakfast. Alrighty, let's see. Let me put this back in the refrigerator. And we're gonna give him a nice glass of juice to go with it. And that's it, breakfast is served. Alright, so I'm back and I'm about to fix my lemon water. My husband just got his breakfast. I am going to drop my little lemon slices right in there, and I'm gonna get a cube of ice and just add some distilled water to it, and that is it for me. I'm gonna be sipping on lemon water all throughout the day. I am sort of fasting. I won't eat anything until 6 o'clock tonight, and so aside from the applesauce, that is it for me today. So let me get some water and we're gonna add it to the lemon pieces, and that's it. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit before I start prepping the meat for our lunch. Came back from picking up my mom from church, and the church was giving out like food rations for the hurricane season, so we got all of these cans of pink salmon and pinto beans, and we're just gonna start stockpiling them. Hopefully we don't have to use them in the event of another hurricane. But anyway, I am gonna jump back over. Let's get started on this meat. I just finished seasoning everything. I'm gonna mix everything up really well. What we have here is paprika. I have rosemary, red pepper flakes, complete seasoning, adobo all-purpose seasoning. I have some curry. I have some turmeric, and garlic powder. Over here I have my fresh veggies that I'm going to cut up and add to the mix. We're going to have it go into the refrigerator for a couple hours just so all the flavors could be marinated together. In the meanwhile, my mom is going to jump into the kitchen and she's going to be making a seafood pasta. And that is what we have so far. Okay, our goat meat has been plentifully seasoned. Look at how pretty that is. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator and marinate it overnight. We are not gonna make it today. Plans have changed. Today is seafood pasta. So that goes in the refrigerator, covered 24 hours, marinated to perfection, and then we will prepare it for tomorrow.